Hey, how's it going? And welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So, I've had multiple friends tell me that this game is awesome, and I like the chatter in the background and the fact that there's looping computer screens, which apparently have zero delay. Anyways, let's begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Haha.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Mm-hmm.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Sounds like a really boring
Orders
job.
came to him through a monitor on his desk,
Uh-huh.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
Aha.
Order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending,
Like me.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Okay.
Stanley was happy.
Okay. Very simple.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Ah.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Aha.
Something he would never quite forget.
Oh, delightful.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Yeah, that's
No
pretty
one
weird.
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hello.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Complete
Something
isolation.
was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. Uh-huh. You just heard me grunt around like
All
for
of his
5
co-workers
minutes.
were gone. What could it mean?
Alright.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Uh-huh. Narrator, whatever you say. Bitch.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The door on the left, huh? Well, what happens if I go on the door on the right? Well, what about the left? I'm gonna go to the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep, very much so.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Can I get a drink?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, I'm drinking, alright. If I can do this. If it would let me.
At this point, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Aha.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Button. I'm gonna go down. Let's see what mysteries are unsolved in this beautifully constructed
Stanley
facility.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Uh-huh.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay, yep.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left,
So...
down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yay. Looks like I was about to get run over there for a second. Whoa.
No. This isn't right at
I'm
all.
looking away.
You're not supposed to be
Looking
here.
away,
This
looking
is
away.
all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I can't.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? Okay. I'm just gonna go the same way.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yup. Okay. Yep. Totally gonna go to the meeting room.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
What the hell?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all
No,
the
I kind of...
monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
No, I kind of just blacked out for like 5 seconds.
I'm the one who wrote the story.
You...
It was right here just a minute ago.
Okay.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
La-da-dee-dee-da, going on an adventure. I thought that was abstract art for a second. I was about to stare at it like, this looks beautiful. But no, it's just like wood. Boarded up window. Warning. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torch. What the hell? Why would you do that? Why would you say that? You horrible, mean piece of shit. You clown bastard. You meanie pants bitch.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
It's unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, sure. I just blacked out again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah, we get it. It's fine. I already heard this 2 times. It's fine.
Okay.
Walk forward.
It's worse.
Yep, very much worse.
This wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yep, sure. Yep,
Aha! I knew we missed something.
Excusez-moi.
Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
So I'm walking back, and then now I'm somewhere in like a...
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place
at all.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
I won. Yep, I'm the best. First try, let's go.
It really paid off. So, good job.
Okay, what do I do now?
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
The Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Nice. Amazing. Great. And what happens if I go here? I'm going to disobey the line.
No, I'm down. We're living it up to the line from now on.
Okay. Jesus, calm down. Fuck. No, I'm living it up to the... Bitch. I want to play solitaire. Do I just randomly carry a keyboard with me? Am I walking around here holding like an HP 1996 keyboard?
The line knows where the story is.
Yep.
It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Yeah, sure.
Here's a thought. Wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there. Or to put it another way, simply by the act of moving forward, implying a journey such that a destiny via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself. Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Da da ba da da. Ba ba da da da. Ba ba da da ba da ba. Do do ba da. La ba ba do ba. Ba do ba do da ba do ba. Ba da ba da ba. Ba ba da da ba.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, This fern will be very important later in the story.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you study it closely.
Yes.
And remember it carefully.
Uh-huh.
You won't want to miss anything.
Mm-hmm. Totally not. Okay, I'm done.
Wait, we're back at the office? No.
What?
Line.
I didn't
you
even
do know
notice.
We're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
I choose to trust the line. Touching my keyboard. Oh, God.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
Employee
after
fired.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
What happens if I... Okay, can't do that.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
I mean, to be honest, it seems pretty dumb, so...
Mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ah, nice. A very new place.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
I want it to be this.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. and we shall be fine. Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm
going to go counterclockwise. No, this is clockwise. Counterclockwise is this way.
Somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny.
I'm sorry, excusez-moi? Oh, okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
The confusion ending.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game
Stanley dies.
8 times?
Whoa.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
I guess so.
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Maybe.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah, let's not do it.
And the timer stopped?
Oh.
Does that mean, did we do it?
We beat it.
Break the cycle?
I beat the game. I won.
Whatever it is that made this schedule. How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Kind
I'm
of.
not sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Indeed.
So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Maybe.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the... Oh my... That just scared the crap out of me. Alright, so am I still gonna restart? What happens if I close this door? I'm locked out of my office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley
So-
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna go where the guy tells me to.
When
And
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stanley.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. Carpet in a bathroom? Are you serious? That's like the worst thing to ever possibly have. But at least there's like not fully carpet. It's at least it's not those like 90s condo carpets.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
No
Shocked,
human life.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
Who
dark
orchestrated
secret was
this?
being held from him?
I don't
What he could not
know.
have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Terrible
And so the
truth?
boss had assigned
Ah.
an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I'm a magician.
Incredibly,
Ah.
after pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened
Whoa.
to input the correct code by
Uh-huh.
sheer luck. Amazing.
Whoa.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Is this a director set? Am I on a movie set? Is this like the Truman Show? Uh-huh. Awesome,
Descending
nice.
deeper
Yep,
into the
totally.
building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I feel a
There
bit
was stirring
peculiar.
of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah. And you're not gonna shut up anytime soon so I can talk to my
Stanley walked
fans.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I can't read. Does it say mind control? I'm gonna. I said I was gonna pay him this round, so I'm gonna do that. Cause.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Uh-huh. Mind control, you say?
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Whoa.
Their true nature
Where am I?
them
427. CCTV 427. Let's see. It's literally just my desk. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh.
No. He
Up we
refused
go.
to couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But
I
here
can't
was the
see.
proof.
Okay.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Ah! Did I just die? Did I just drop dead? Did the brain facility thing control my neurons and send a shockwave that turned off my central nervous system?
Blackness. and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I died.
Was it over?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Whoa.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet,
It's super bright.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight
Did
streamed
everybody
into
else
the
just
chamber,
die and I'm
he
the only one
realized
that
none of
survived and
this
now I'm
mattered
dead
to
too?
him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Whoa.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Uh-huh.
And Stanley was happy.
Yay, the end. Well, I can tell there's definitely more stuff in here, but I can't record them all right now. What I'm going to say is I'm going to make a lot of parts of this game because I've seen players or people or YouTubers play it before, and it seems incredibly fun. So I'm definitely going to play more of this. But until then, have a nice day. Bye-bye.